Welcome to class this month. Breathin.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So Joe is really, really big on breath, but not every exercise had a lot of breath choreography to him, and especially when it comes to the Wunda chair. In fact, maybe when I'm teaching, one will come to me that there was a specific breath, but I don't think there was. So we're going to play with like, how does the breath help us in an exercise? And also play with like, should we inhale here, exhale here? We'll do it together, because what might help me inhale, you might do better on an exhale. We're in different bodies, different practices, different parts of the day, right? So, and then it doesn't mean memorize it, but also like take note, because maybe that's what you need for this season of your life when it comes to a certain exercise. So we're going to start with one top and bottom spring. There is something to be said for working a little heavier or a little lighter, depending on where you are. So heavier is going to challenge your balance a bit. Lighter, you might be more fun size, and that's what you need. You want the spring to work with you. So heels together, toes apart, and then lift one foot up and place it on the pedal. Hands can be on your hips. They can be on your shoulders. They can be on your head. They can be reaching for the sky. And how we're going to play with the first 5 reps with our heel up is we're going to inhale to open the spring, exhale to close. Inhale to open, exhale to close. And when we focus on breath, I tend not to give too much direction about the body, because it's just too much. You'll end up holding your breath. So if you need more support, let me know. But we're just pushing up and down. One more time. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Now at the top, take an inhale, exhale to open, inhale to close, exhale to open, inhale to close. 3 more. Last one. Woo, stay down if you can. And just breathe like a human, in and out through your nose as you lower and lift your heel 5 times. One more. Woo! Shakes. All right. So take your right foot off, left foot on. Same thing. 5. Inhale to open, exhale to close. And maybe you notice from side to side something is different, right? Maybe you're like, oh, on my left side, I like the inhale. Okay, it's totally fine. You might even get to a place where you just breathe in and out. And as you're going up and down, like that's kind of how I do it. Exhale to open now. Inhale to close. Now, there is something to be said for exhaling on the exertion, the hardest part of an exercise, inhaling on the easier part. Right? And we'll talk about exhales and inhales when it comes to spine shapes in a moment. Stay down and breathe like a human. I kind of like when we focus on breath as a theme, because you can't get obsessed with the perfection of the exercise. You are more mindful of just like how an exercise feels in your body. Does it feel strong and connected or no? Right? It's easy to get obsessed with the exercise itself. All right, turn to the side, heels together, toes apart. Take the inside foot on, turned out. And we're just gonna do 3 now. 3 where we inhale to open, exhale to close. 1 more. Then inhale here at the top, exhale to open, inhale to close. Ooh, that's different. And lift the pedal up. Place your inside foot down parallel and your outside foot crossed over. And inhale to open, exhale to close. 3. Now this one we're going to do a few extra. Okay, so we'll do 3 that we just did. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale at the top. 3 where we exhale to open, inhale to close. And then we're going to do the exercise at the pace it's prescribed, which is with zest, okay? So you're going to breathe like a human and pump and pump. So your leg is moving faster than your breath. Lift it up, rest. Why is that important? Because when you walk in life, you're not going inhale, lift, exhale, right? You're not doing that. So here we go. There are times when we focus on it and times we have to just move while breathing. So inside foot is turned out and on the pedal. Inhale, open the spring. exhale, close it. Even at the top, exhale to close. Exhale to open, inhale to close. And then place your foot down, and then we do the crossover. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Breathe in the top. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. All right, stay at the top. Ready? Breathe in and out through your nose as you pump, 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 pump. And rest. Woo! All right. Now come to the front of your, face your chair, hands to the back of the chair, toes on the pedal, heels together, toes apart. Stay shoulders over wrists. And a lot of times I see people way back here going, I'm shoulders over wrists. No, get your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale to lower the heels. Exhale to lift the heels. Inhale to lower the heels. Exhale to lift the heels. Do 2 more like that. So this is just one of the many tendon stretches. And you're trying to round your whole back, not just your shoulders forward. Then we switch the breath, right? Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Ooh, that's deeper. All right, stay here. Now we'll do 3 pull-ups where you're going to inhale to lift the pedal. Try it. Exhale to lower the pedal. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Stay down here. Take an inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Ooh, that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. Did you like the inhale or the exhale? All right, now let's go ahead and have a seat on our chair. And we're going to go to our footwork. So far we've been really going inhale, exhale, and I want us just to breathe like a person. So hands can be on the sides or here, and I just want you to do 10 pumps up and down while you just breathe. So ready? Push the pedal up and down as you breathe in and out at your own pace. All right, hold it, switch to your arches. So now I want you to focus as you breathe in and out. Notice if you hold your breath at any number or if your pelvis moves back and forth. Ready? 10 on your arches. Are you breathing? Awesome. Onto your heels. Same thing, 10 of these. Breathe like a human. Squeeze your legs together. Woo! Amazing. All right. Ab series and the hundreds. We'll start with the hundreds, a great breathing exercise. Easier is to lie long ways on your Wunda chair or diagonal. Harder is to take the short side. And here we go. Breathe in for your 100. So just focus on, can you actually breathe in for 5 pumps? And out for 5. Or did you notice you're doing more like a force? See if you can get to 5. Two more cycles of breathing. And sit all the way up. All right. So for our ab series, we're going to do 2 exercises, take a break, 2, break, 1. All right. And we're doing 3 of each. And there is a way to breathe. All right. So lie on back. Again, you can switch to the easier side if you want. 1 knee and 1 leg out. So we're going to do a exhale to pull the leg in. Inhale to switch. Exhale, pull the leg in. Inhale to switch. Exhale. Inhale to switch. All right. Both knees in, double leg stretch. Exhale as you pull the legs in 2 times. 1, 2. Inhale, reach, circle around as you exhale, exhale, inhale, circle around, exhale, exhale, inhale, and as promised, sit all the way up.